Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. Just a very quick video. I just want to clarify something, because there's clearly some misinterpretation on the internet. Some people think because I'm known for being outspoken that I agree or disagree with certain things. Look, it's simple as this. For people who have questioned whether or not I agree with anything that comes under the umbrella of sanomentology, rapid pain elimination therapy, steps or anything like that, I want to make it very clear that I totally agree with it in this context. Is it worth training to be a rapid pain elimination therapist? Yes, it is, if you don't already know how to help people with pain. Otherwise, I won't be associated. Is it worth learning steps, subconsciously therapeutic elimination of pain signals and symptoms? Well, yeah, it is if you don't already have a proven technique to you. And that's the point. There's numerous other techniques out there. Yes, there are. And there are other techniques that work just as well. Yes, there are. But if you don't already know those techniques, then yes, please do sign up for the Rapid Pain Elimination Therapy course with Martin Rothery at Future Health Therapy Centre. But if you're asking the question or making comments on threads of Jonathan Royal, I disagree with that, the only thing Jonathan Royal disagrees with, and that's me, my stage name, is the idea of anything being new. I can tell you the history of stuff and tell you there's nothing new for the past at least 100 years, probably longer than that. There's new names, there's new marketing context, but the fact is, the actual techniques are not new. But the thing is, Martin Rothery openly admits that. Okay? He openly admits that. He admits that we're talking about the 6-step reframe at heart. Now, there are new elements that have been added. Yes, there are. And those new elements have worth. Are they new? Well, the wording of the scripts is new, yes. Do they have worth? Yes, they do, if you don't already have a technique available to yourself to do those things. If the question was, are there already existing techniques that will achieve the same, then my answer would have to be, yes, there are. But if you haven't studied those techniques, then there is a place where you can learn them all together, and that is in Martin's Future Health Therapy Centre's Rapid Pain Elimination Technique, Sanomentology course. Now, those people who brought it up, no offence, thank you, I know you're a member of my boot camp. So am I going to stand here and say, could you learn everything that you're taught in rapid pain elimination therapy, that you're taught by Future Health, by Martin Rothery in the Elite Hypnosis boot camp? And the answer is, honestly, yes, you could. But you won't learn the same scripts, the same words, because they're original, devised by Martin. So am I saying don't take Martin's course? No, I'm not. I've just told you before. If you don't already have an existing technique, take it, it's worth it. That's why I'm an appointed hypnotic advisor to Future Health Therapy Centre, and he will tell you himself, Martin Rothery will tell you the reason I'm the hypnotic advisor to Future Health Therapy Centre is because some of my techniques are taught in the course, and some of the way he teaches things, the stuff taken from my Elite Hypnosis bootcamp and trainings, with my permission, fully with my permission. Can't make that clearer. Fully with my permission. And that is why I do encourage people to do Martin's course, because he'll do more hands-on with you than I will. Unless you want to spend $5,000 to spend, 48 hours with me in person, then by all means, I'll teach you personally. But otherwise, to get personal hands-on training, if you show up at the centre, or if you do it via Zoom, fine, then your better financial investment is to take your course with Martin and then take advantage of the fact that I offer all Future Health students, all rapid pain elimination therapy students, access to my Elite Hypnosis bootcamp for a minuscule price, a price you can see at the video link above or below this video. And you only get that price if you can prove you've done Martin's course. I don't get a kickback off Martin. I don't get commission. He did offer it me, honestly he did, and I turned it down because that's the way I am, because I like to keep things clean. So I'm saying to you, if you're in two minds about doing his course, do it, and then look at the video above or below and join the boot camp. So this isn't me saying buy the boot camp, this is me saying the cheaper way to get the boot camp is do Martin's course, then prove to me that you've done it, and you can get in the boot camp for a handful of rice because I'm the official hypnotic advisor. And then yes, you will see similarities. I do a thing called Cured, complete unconscious reprogramming of emotional disease and distress. And it is basically steps, rapid pain elimination therapy. Because it's not new, it's the 6-step reframe. It's not new to me, not new to anyone. Has Martin tweaked it? Yes, he has. We've all tweaked it in different ways. It worked. Look, I'm not going to stay on here for ages. My point is, I saw a comment earlier on Martin's wall. Somebody who obviously meant well made a comment saying that I wouldn't agree with what was said, that sanomentology is new. And the truth is, no, I don't. Sanomentology as a phrase is new, and Martin Rothery devised it. And for the record, I have emails on file where he gave me permission to use the name Sanomentology and to allow my Elite Hypnosis Bootcamp students to use that name. So I understand a bootcamp student not knowing the full picture, perhaps thinking, and not reading the full picture, thinking that, hang on, something's not new. But the truth is this. As a word, as a phrase, as a marketing paradigm, Martin Rothery of Future Health Therapy Centre came up with the name Sanomentology. He did, however, give me permission to allow my bootcamp students to use the same name. So that hopefully puts a line underneath that, I hope. In terms of other things, do I agree on anything being new? No. There's new scripts, there's new wordings, there's new ways of using old stuff, and Martin's come up with some amazing ways of doing that that are worth their weight in gold. They truly are. Otherwise, I would not be telling you on this video that I am proud to be the hypnotic advisor to Future Health Therapy Centre and all that entails. The fact is, I am incredibly proud to be, and I'm proud to watch time and again live on Zoom Martin teaching people and using bits from my bootcamp with my full permission, but adding his own slants to it as well. The fact is, you do not become successful in this business learning from one person. I didn't learn from one person. I learned from Delavar, I learned from Paul McKenna. I learned from many people. People I don't even get on with, I learn from. I'm not naming them because I'm not giving them publicity, but the point is, you learn even from people you don't like, even from people who you think, I hate what they stand for. You can learn a lot from, because if they're being successful, you can be as well. And, you know, Martin's going to the rounds of things he's calling Base 12 Architecture, Midas, which is Manifest Your Dreams, and SOAR, and various other things. And they're great, here's the key, they're great marketing names. That's it. Is there anything new in it? No. I could tell you the books. I am the walking encyclopedia. I can tell you the books where all this stuff appears years ago. Not in the same words, I admit, but the base core of it, it's been there forever, right? What people are doing is repackaging it, remarketing it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually good for you, because when you've got a good trading name, a good logo, you can market that, and you've got something behind you that perceptively got a great presence on the internet that helps you as the student to make more money, okay? because it makes you more credible. It helps kick in the placebo effect and all manner of other stuff. So my message here is, just to bullet point it before I go, is this. And if you're only just joining, please watch this video from the start and share it. Point one, there's nothing new whatsoever on this planet in hypnosis. There really isn't, because at the end of the day, it's all placebo. It's all about the Hawthorne effect, the Pygmalion effect, the placebo, the nocebo effect, and the totem effects. And if you don't know what they are, Google them. If not, go to hypnotismexposed.com. That's hypnotismexposed.com and get the 6 hours of free training videos that will teach you what those are and why they're important. They'll also give the history of this industry. And then you'll realise there's nothing new. But what you do buy into, and here's the key, what you can buy into. So I definitely do agree with the person who posted that post earlier on Martin Rothery's thread he had, that I don't agree anything's new, because there is nothing new. But the slight side factor of that is that I will say this. There's new wordings of scripts, there's new wordings of techniques, and more importantly, there's new brandings and names you can use to market yourself. And also in this day and age, what Martin's doing is giving you a support, a background support, where when you want stuff answered, you'll get it answered. Now I do that as well with the boot camp. What I don't do with the boot camp is, unless you spend a load of money, I'm not going to spend hours upon hours video calling you. I would charge you more for that. With Martin, he would actually jump on a video Skype with you, okay? But you're going to pay considerably more. So this is not a sales pitch here. This is not a backhanded sales pitch saying buy the boot camp. It's not. I'm actually saying, remember what I said earlier, as a rapid pain elimination therapist, as someone who studied with Future Health with Martin Rothery, I let you into the boot camp at a massive discount because I'm the hypnotic advisor. So I'm telling you it's worthwhile. There's nothing new, but what there is a new structure, a new support system, a group of people who've done the course who really genuinely do support each other and genuinely do help each other in the members area that I've seen. I'm a member of, obviously. I don't comment there very often because I'm normally on a Facebook ban for too much advertising. But the fact is, people can, if you're a rapid pain elimination therapist student, you can inbox me at facebook.com/Alex the Hypnotist, and I will answer stuff free of charge, because that's my role as the hypnotic advisor. Yes, at some point I'll probably go, you've asked 20 questions now, you know what you should do? Just get a cheap entry to the boot camp. Of course I'll do that. I'd be daft not to. But for general questions, free of charge, I'll answer them. That's why I'm the hypnotic advisor. So hopefully that explains what that comment was about earlier. The fact that the comment implied, it could have been read, I'm sure it didn't mean this, I'm sure the person didn't mean this, but somebody reading it before it was deleted could have thought I meant something negative with what I teach towards Martin and RPET, and most definitely not. For the record, I've run numerous courses at Future Health Therapy Centre, and I hope to again later in the year run a stage hypnosis training course there. Register your interest now below. It's worth its weight in gold if you don't already have therapeutic training. If you do have therapeutic training, it could still be worth your weight in gold to be able to use the marketing angles of the logos, the names, the angles. Will you learn a new technique? If you already know the 6-step reframe, then the truth is no. If you already know basic hypnotherapy, then the truth is no. But that's the same with my boot camp. What you will learn is ways that you, with a bit of intelligence, could go and market yourself, and they're worth a weight in gold. You'll get a support system of people around the world who will help you and answer your questions. That itself can be worth its weight in gold. So, seriously, if you've got questions, make them below this video. I will answer them, not immediately, because I'm out for a couple of hours on a business meeting. I've interrupted that meeting to make this video, to set the record straight, to make it clear that, yes, I will say there's nothing new, but that's not negative against Martin, Future Health Therapy Centre or RPET. It's not negative against any therapy trainer, although I do say most therapy trainers are full of shit. Am I saying I give Martin my seal of approval? Yes, I do, for one reason only. Because he actually listens to me and other people. Not just me, other people. And he takes input from people who've been doing it for decades. And he shares that with you, the student. That's the only reason why. And on this video, I'm basically saying, yes, I'm giving my seal of approval. I'm telling you that if you go to hypnotismexposed.co.uk, where there's 10 questions, you have to ask any hypnosis trainer before you spend a penny with a single one of them, that some of those questions, Martin would not be able to give you a satisfactory answer to. He's not been in the business long enough. But that's not a negative, because Martin's brought on board people onto the team who can answer those questions. Me, but not just me, other people as well. Experts in addictions in America, Randy Conniff. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong, Randy. But the point is, Randy's an expert in addictions, way beyond me. He's brought on a team of people who know what they're on about. So whilst Martin may not personally be able to answer some of those questions, honestly, and he wouldn't lie to you, he'd tell you I can't answer it that way. But that's why he's brought on a team of other people. So to make it clear, that's why I'm a hypnotic advisor. That's why Randy in America is the addictions advisor, because she's done more of that than I have. And I mean high end. I've done smoking, I've done drugs, I've done alcohol, but she's done it for a lot longer. That's it in a nutshell. Make of that what you will. I mean it purely positively. And there you go. Share the video, make your comments below. I will answer any questions, but it might take me till tomorrow to answer them. And yeah, please share this far and wide. And bear in mind, my key phrase here is that I'm telling you, yes, the RPET course meets my criteria because I'm involved in it. So by virtue, yes, you see me on the internet putting this stuff out, beware the rip-off courses. If I was not involved in the RPET course, as the hypnotic advisor, I'd be saying to you, there's some areas I'm not sure about. But as I'm involved, I can tell you, go for it. Simple as that. All right, dudes, I'm going to leave you. Get back to my business meeting. Hence, please leave your questions and stuff, but it'll probably be tomorrow when I answer them. Go for it. Share the video. Bye for now.